What's going on, guys? It's your boy Christian Perez back at you with another video. In today's video, we're doing a burst fade with some shear work on top. Finished off in the back, kind of like that Spanish cut, the siete. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but the main focus is the burst fade and the shear work on top. Pretty excited about this cut. It came out pretty fresh. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. If you have not been to my channel before, this is your first time coming to my channel, you're not subscribed, it doesn't matter, because you still have time to subscribe. Make sure you guys get active in the comments, smash that like button, and of course subscribe. If you vibe with this channel, if you like what I do, make sure you subscribe. Also, guys, in this video, I'm going to be, right after this intro, there's going to be a promo video to the Atlanta premiere. Remember, that's coming up next week. Hands-on class. When I say hands-on, I don't mean like me way over here on stage, cutting hair, teaching you something. I mean you cutting hair. You cutting hair, hands-on, and it's a workshop, not you watching us on stage. So make sure you follow that link. Me, my boy Chris Bazio, and Matt Gifted Hands, also Macho Mas Duro. There's gonna be a little promo video. The link's gonna be in the description for the class. Make sure you sign up. Also, I wanna let you guys know, if you want another way to be able to interact with myself and the Tomb Squad, we've created a Facebook page. Go to Facebook and search Tomb 45 Barbers. It's a closed group, but just request to join and we'll accept you right away. We just kept it closed because we want to keep it just a community of Tomb 45 barbers. Also, huge news this week. I hit 10,000 subscribers, guys. It's a pretty big milestone for me. I appreciate all the support, all the love from everybody who subscribed, shared these videos, all that stuff. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the love from the bottom of my heart. But it's a milestone and we moved past it. So let's go to 20K, 50K, 100K. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep sharing these videos, keep hitting that subscribe button. Guys, the last like 8 videos that I've dropped, if you've been feeling the music as much as I have, my goodness, please go to my man Mota Beats YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe. He's the man behind all the fire beats that have been on my videos lately. So go subscribe. There's gonna be a link in the description. Go subscribe to his channel, check out his stuff. And as usual, I always appreciate your time.
What up, what up? Yo, say what's up to the camera.
It doesn't matter what they think.
Y'all focus. Y'all ready. I need your full attention.
Alright guys, so let's get started. Enough of the intro stuff. I know what you guys came here for, so here's a little before action right here. And like I said, we're doing a burst fade, mohawk type, and I just left it a little bit wider in the back. That's why I said I kind of finished it like the siete, but it's really intended to be a burst fade mohawk. So we're starting here with the 673s, the FX 673 Pros, with the Andis Magnetic number 2 guard closed, and we're just beginning to remove some bulk here and going right to the top. We're not really digging into the top of his hair, we're just going right off the ridge. Doing the same thing on this side. And this is one of the haircuts that I was really afraid to do when I first started out. I don't know why, but I don't know if anybody else feels the same way. Comment below if you did or if you do. But man, when I came out of school, mohawks was what everybody wanted. So it was kind of good because, you know, I just had to take the reps and get past the fear. But I was really afraid of doing it for some reason. Maybe because I didn't think I was going to be able to get it symmetrical and perfect. But I got over it, obviously. So here we're using our Andis Slimline Pros. And we're doing like a half moon shape right above the ear. That's going to be our initial guideline to start this burst fade. You want to get this nice and even. Same thing on this side. The reason you want to get it nice and even is just like a ball fade. That initial guideline should be as even and as straight as possible because it's the basis of the whole haircut. So here we're using the BARBER FX 673s again with the lever open, and we're creating our next guideline to blend out that zero that we just created with the Slimline Pros. So we're going to use the open, middle, close technique. After we make our second guideline with the lever all the way open, we're going to move it to the middle position, and then we're going to move it to the closed position. And as we move it to those middle and closed positions, we're going to use the corners, or the 3 teeth method. Only the 3 teeth of the blade, excuse me, is what I'm using, so that I don't raise the fade. Here we're using the Andes Magnetic number 1 guard with the lever open. That's going to blend in right into that number 2 that we just created. And again, once we create that next guideline, we move to the middle position and then to the closed position. And as we close it, we raise it less and less. And you just follow that half moon shape the whole way. Like I said, that's why that guideline is so important, because it's the basis to the whole haircut. You have to follow that guideline the whole way. So here we're using the 0 guard, lever open, that blends in right into the number 1. And we're using the open, middle, close again. And again, we're just following the half moon shape, kind of cutting in a half circle. We're using the number 1 again, because the most important part of a haircut is touch-up work. You guys have heard me say that before. Use your mirrors. Here we're using no blade at all. Use your mirrors and make sure that everything's good, and just keep working that blend. If you want to get that flawless blend, you got to keep working it. Do the steps forward, do them backwards. See, here you can see that I'm exclusively using only 3 teeth, right in here. I don't remember who it was that asked me about the heel and the toe of the blade, but that's kind of the heel and toe there. You can see I'm using the heel and the toe, just kind of seesawing back and forth. Again, just repeating the same process. Here we got the number 1 guard again, lever open, blends right into that number 2, and then we'll work it to the closed position. Appreciate all the new subscribers, appreciate all the love, hit a big milestone this week. So let's keep growing, keep sharing these videos, guys. So here we're starting to shape them in the back. You wanted to finish it off in a V shape because it's a burst fade mohawk. And what I can say here is take your time. Just take your time, don't rush through it. I know it looks like I'm cutting fast, but it's sped up, obviously. Nobody wants to sit here for a 30-minute video. I know you guys like my videos, but I don't know if you like my videos that much. So it's sped up a little bit, but I'm really taking my time here to make sure that I get this really even. So here I use a little bit of setting spray or spritz. You can use a blow dryer. In my case, I use an air compressor, and I'm just using the air to dry it up, and I'm brushing all those baby hairs down. Helps me work with a clean canvas, helps all those baby hairs stay down, like I said. It just gives it a sharper look. You want to be using the corners of your blade. And I don't really zero gap, or I don't really, have my trimmer set to like a tattoo gun type thing. But if you do, just be mindful, don't press too hard. It's just not necessary. They're built a certain way, they do a great job. There's no need for you to be abrasive with them. You can really hurt somebody or irritate their skin. So here I did the setting spray again, and again you can see I'm just using the corners of the blade. You see what I did there? I brushed that hair forward. I brushed that hair forward because it's a number 2 still there on top. So even though you edge it up, if they put a hat on or something, or their hair moves forward or backwards, those baby hairs are going to go forward and lean over the clean edge that you did. So try and brush it forward and just clean up, knock down those little hairs that are hanging over. Here I'm doing the edge on the front. You want to make sure you stand right directly in front of your customer. A lot of barbers like to do that, so they like to stand on one side like I am right here, and they lean. So when you lean, the edge tends to lean on you. I can't directly stand in front of it because I have to stay out of the way of the camera. I'm a pretty big dude, but when I'm typically cutting hair and I don't have the camera set up, I stand directly in front of my client. I try to lean forward and stand in front and edge it from the center to one side, from the center to the other side. That way it comes out as even as possible. So here we're doing some shear work. we're establishing our guideline right down the middle, and we're just following it back. And then from here, it's just real simple, just connecting the dots. You can see that the hair is longer towards the inner part of my knuckle, and I'm just evening it up with what I established in the center. Same thing on this side now, except the longer hair is towards the outside and the shorter is towards the middle of my knuckle, and I'm just connecting the dots. So here, the same thing back. You see the shorter hairs towards the center of my knuckle. I'm just following that guideline all the way back now. You see there, right before I started cutting, I told the customer to lean his head down. It's all about comfort for you guys. I mean, you got to do this all day, be on your feet all day. So try and make it as comfortable for you. Don't lean or don't, bend over extreme amounts, because eventually you're going to hurt your back. You're going to hurt yourself. That customer's in the chair for 20-30 minutes. You got to be cutting hair all day, and make a career out of it if you'd like to. So try and help your customers help you. Here we're doing some shear over comb technique, my favorite technique to finishing blends. If you've been following my channel, you know that. They say to hold the comb at a 90. I hold it where I feel comfortable. I have control of the hair, and then I just take off. Less is more. I take off little by little until I start getting and visualizing the blend that I want. Here we're using 245 shave gel. You guys know all about that. You'll find it at 245.com along with all your other 245 products. Same thing with the trimmer, same thing with the razor. Just let the razor do the work. There's no reason to press hard. Just stretch the skin and let the razor do the work. So this is pretty much wrapping up. As always, I want to thank you guys for taking all the time out of your day to spend some time with me in these haircut tutorials. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and get active in the comments. And as usual, I appreciate your time, and I'll see y'all next week.